Psst, maybe you didn't know, but I don't get paid for this. Yeah, mostly because of copyright issues. Yay, YouTube. But you know what you can do to support me? Become a member on my YouTube channel. And when you do that, as a bonus, you get access to all my unedited music video reactions, movie reactions, and TV show reactions. That is, if I'm not too embarrassed to share them after filming them. Anyway, you'll see. Last album of the evening that I'm reacting to is Olivia Rodrigo's brand new album, You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love. So last time that I listened to Olivia Rodrigo was not even the singles from this album. It was her previous album, Guts, that I really had a great experience listening to. I never got into Sour, which I know is like something I should definitely do. And it might be a little controversial that I skipped her first album. But I'm definitely here for her third album. And I'm pretty excited to listen to this. There's a total of 13 tracks. It's a long album, 51 minutes. Like most of the tracks are pretty long. I heard a little bit of snippets, like little things of sounds, which I feel like we're going to diversify a little bit versus the sounds that we've had in the past. Maybe. But yeah, I'm looking forward to great songwriting, great storytelling. The album is no longer purple, so she got out of that era. This might be your album of the year. It's competing with Slater's album. Interesting. Okay. So the Grammys are going to be a bloodbath again. So anyway, let's start our little adventure. Obviously, if you want to check out my reaction to Guts, it's available on my channel. Otherwise, let's jump into this new third album, You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So in Love. Thank you for the translation. Ooh, we got synth sounds, which already is different. Okay, this was one of the singles, right? Mm-hmm. I hope you never finish that beer. Okay. You know all the words to Just Like Heaven. And I know why he wrote them now that you're standing right here. Just Like Heaven, is that Conan's song? Okay. Whoa! Wait, Just Like Heaven, who sang this? Oh, Found Heaven is okay. Ooh, I love traveling. Also a bit of a callback to Gut at the beginning. Okay. Okay, so this is the beginning of a love story that we're having. That's a bold mix, I'm not gonna lie. That's not a great fit off the bat. Okay. Whoa. It has a bit of a rom-com feel to it too. Now I gotta say that the synth does remind me a little bit of I'm drawing a blank. The Bleachers. But also she's got the same producer, Dan Nigro. Yeah. Hold on a minute. View some credits. Yeah. As Chapel Roan. So there's a bit of similarity in there as well. And oh yeah, she worked with Amy Allen, which, you know, the crazy part of it all is that Amy Allen also wrote for Sabrina Carpenter. And I know that they're over that beef. They've like, I don't know if they've actually mended things, but oh my God, I was about this, but they definitely like have talked and like, we're over this. Like, this is childhood drama. Like, let's be mature about it. Let's move on. But it's interesting to see the dynamics in terms of the connections that you can make in the production of the album, that Amy Allen has been writing with Sabrina for 3 albums now, and now she's writing with Olivia after everything that happened. Anyway, it's a very interesting dynamic in my perspective. But this is a great opener for a love story. Now I'm gonna read what you just said, Junior. So the album is divided into 2. From Drop Dead to Purple are songs from the So in Love section, and From the Cure to the last one is the You Seem Pretty Sad section. The song Purple is a song that unites the 2 parts, which is funny because technically purple was a color from the past 2 albums. The colors of the album: pink represents the love section and blue the heartbreak section. You mix the colors and it's purple. I like that. And I remember of the wall, I think it's in LA, that they painted and it was like progressively changing colors, and that makes a lot of sense now with that concept. Okay, we are off on the journey. Let's move on to the next one. Stupid song. Ooh, already a ballad? Okay.
New York City's never looked so blue. My friends are smoking blunts in the bathroom. They say that honest love is a cage that makes you feel free. All the girls at this party are so cool. It's never been a thing that I could do, but I can't help but imagine what you say when you speak of me. You're a spark in the dark, and my clothes will caught a flame. You should feel how I feel when somebody says your name. I'm a car speeding down the boulevard without a break, and I want you more than any stupid song could ever say. I'm a heart made of wax, and I'm melting in the sun. I'm a thread on your shirt, it is coming undone. I feel right, I feel wrong, I feel totally insane, and I want you more than any stupid song could ever say.
Whoa, okay. I like, ooh.
My head high, past all the college girls and the drunk guys. And if there's a God, he's the bond that's between us 2.
I'm loving this production.
Skips a meal, I'm sleeping in my dress and my high heels, and I'm too shy to say what I see when I dream of you. You're a spark in the dark, and my clothes will caught a flame. You should feel how I feel when somebody says your name. I'm a car speeding down the boulevard without a break, and I want you more than any stupid song could ever say. I'm a heart made of wax,
Interesting. I love that.
Every night like the one before. Dream of you from like 1 to 4. Positively and truly sure. Nobody's wanted somebody.
Ooh.
I can't
Ooh.
tell your friends that you're mine, I'm yours. With the hand on my heart, I swear. Nobody's wanted somebody more. It's a thing that I can't ignore. Tell your friends that you're mine, I'm yours. With the hand on my heart, I
Hey.
You're a spark in the dark, and my clothes will caught a flame. You should feel how I feel when somebody says your name. In the car, speeding down the boulevard without a break. And I want you more than any stupid song could ever say. I'm a heart made of wax, and I'm melting in the sun. I'm a thread on your shirt, and it's coming undone. I feel right, I feel wrong, I feel totally insane. And I want you more than any stupid song could ever say.
Wow. You know what? There's a bit of Taylor Swiftism, I feel, in this track, in the way that both of them are fantastic at three things: building up the song, creating tension, and using melancholy. There's something about this like sad girl aesthetic in music that when you're able to nail all three ingredients, it creates this like emotional wreck that is addictive. Pair that with like great singing melodies like that, we got a winner. We got a winner. So yeah, her songwriting is undeniable. There's something in the melody and in the lyrics that they intertwine so well together, and it just works. We had exactly all three. Thank you for saying I'm right. We had exactly all three ingredients in this. We had that build up, we had that melancholy, and we had that tension. It's like, I'm sad, but I still want this. But well, she's not really sad. She's exploring a new love, but it's like the kind of the half in, half out feeling. But it's like, but it's calling my name, which is the longing, the melancholy of it. Or sorry, the tension of it. Whereas the first one I said is melancholy. And then it kind of, the more you think about it, the more you get involved, almost like your thoughts. Actually, the more you think about it, it's like a vicious circle. The more you think about it, the more it produces thoughts. The more the more it encourages you to think about it, because you have more to think about. And the more you think about it, like it just, all those elements represent so well what's going on in her mind in that moment. And yeah, the anxiety that comes with new love, definitely. The wanting to like give off a good impression, that like they think highly of you, that you're going to be a good match, and kind of setting those expectations, which a little bit is healthy, too much is not. So anyway, just yeah, whoa, okay. Oh, I'm already having a great time. Next one, Honeybee, which I think you said Junior Conan provides backing vocals.
I guess that it's true.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Twas rock. Twas rock.
Wounds in the clay, shades I knew seemed so commonplace when I saw you. Let's just walk in the dark, up the fence, in the park. Baby boy, honeybee, gotta love the way you look at me. And it's too hard to describe this in a way that feels honest. But even when I'm quiet, I love you, baby, I promise. I hope I never see what
Right.
your face looks like going. A face I swear that I could spend my whole life knowing. Here's to hoping. Pick me up, walk me home.
I hear him. Okay. Immediately I hear him.
Lip bone, sticky sweet, tangerine. Would you sit and keep me company in the dark? just reach and you're right there. Shooting stars, racing cars, everything I own just feels like ours. It's too
You're committing real quick. I'm not gonna lie.
in a way that feels honest, but even when I'm quiet, I love you, baby, I promise. And I hope I never see what your face looks like going. A face I swear that I could spend my whole life knowing. Here's to hoping.
It's almost like a walk in a park. It's poetic. There's something so artistic about it.
I hope I never see what your face looks like going. A face I swear that I could spend my whole life knowing. Here's to hoping. It's too hard to describe this in a way that feels honest, but even when I'm quiet, I promise, and I hope I never see what your face looks like going. A face I swear that I could spend my whole life knowing. Here's to hoping.
Oops, I kind of cut it short. All right. I mean, it's a beautiful ballad. It really what's the artist? There's like an artist that painted like a piece called A Walk in a Park, if I'm not mistaken. A walk, oops, in the park. Painting? Yeah. That one. No, yeah, okay. A Sunday afternoon on the island of La Grande Jetée. Or a stroll in a park. The song, I kid you not, the song reminded me of this. There is something sort of like Bridgerton-esque about the production of it. And it feels like a bunch of classy people and a peaceful riverside that people are like just gently, casually walking around. That's literally, that's how the sound, the song sounded. I love the interconnection between different art forms. Anyway, so it's a beautiful, like, I want to describe love without being corny. And it's like, I sort of fear this, but also I don't want to lose this. I like it a lot. It's beautiful. Her vocals are really stunning. The lightness of it really just fits so well with the idea of the song. Almost like a whispery type of, like, you don't want to disturb the peace that's around you. We have to wait 10 years for the wedding. And yeah, I saw that Conan had a song called Honeybee from before he was an artist. That's pretty ironic. All right, next one. Maggots for Brains. Oh, I think this is the one that I heard a snippet of, and I was like, oh, we're gonna get synths. Okay. Because when life is good, you're not motivated to write. Interesting.
I'm a zombie in my body. I'm a train off of the track. I feel dirty, I feel rotten, and the colors are all flat. I'm a sad shell of a woman, and I've got maggots for brains. But that's just the thing that happens in my
Oh, okay.
my baby goes away. He goes away.
It is very 2000s.
Feels moldy like the fruit that's in my fridge. And everything that's funny, I wish I could tell them. And sometimes at a low point, I even wish for a trip.
It's funny that she says that, actually, and I'll explain why after.
Take real good care of me. It's weird. It's not here. I'm a zombie in my body. I'm a train off of the track. I feel dirty, I feel rotten, and the colors are all flat. I'm a sad shell of a woman, and I've got maggots for brains. But that's just the thing that happens in my baby goes away. My baby goes away. He goes away.
Okay. This is the most like rom-com album I've ever heard.
I'm a zombie in my body. I'm a train off of the track. I feel dirty, I feel rotten, and the colors are all flat. I'm a sad shell of a woman, and I've got maggots for brains. But that's just the thing that happens when my baby goes away. What can I do? My baby goes away.
Lots of reverb on her vocals as well, giving that nostalgia.
Goes away. What can I do? My baby goes away. I think of you.
So when I was like first listening to the bridge, the chorus before we got to when my baby goes away, I thought that the direction she would take is like, when you're in love, things are so peaceful that for somebody who's used to drama and toxicity, it feels wrong. That I thought that was going to be the angle of the song. So like, I'm a zombie in my body. I'm a train off of the track. I feel dirty. I feel rotten. Especially that line. It's like, I feel dirty. I feel like it's not normal. All the colors are flat. I'm a sad shell of a woman, so on and so forth. It kind of reminded me of like, oh, it's like, where's the drama? Where are the problems? Like, I feel like I'm missing something. And it's actually a proof of the toxicity that you live, because a good relationship, a healthy relationship, shouldn't have you thinking that way and reacting that way, but it is the way that you're programmed following toxic relationships. And so anyway, that was kind of the thought that I was going with until I read When My Baby Goes Away, and I'm like, oh girl, you're just depressed by yourself, which is not the healthiest. Like, you don't want to be dependent on that person. And then, yeah, no, stand up for yourself. Sorry, I just like, it kicked in all of a sudden. I'm like, girl, get up. Anyway, thank you for the follow, Jelly. And you know what? I see the patterns. Another love and heartbreak album about a British man. Taylor and Conan already did one. Am I gonna have to get mad at Olivia? I think I'm gonna have to get mad at Olivia, especially if she talks about like, self-sabotage or things like that. Anyway, that was interesting. Kind of a very throwback 80s, 90s track. Yeah. Okay. And now we're going to move on to this little cute U plus me equals lesson 3. Okay. And that wasn't a red flag? We have different standards, really. There's like some country guitar there. Wow. Yeah, there's a bit of a country undertone in this one.
Like your big sister. She has your same face. And I tried to win her over with my cynical humor and yacht rock music tape.
Yacht rock. No, not the yacht rock. Girl. Ah, young love. Yeah, no shit. Great self-awareness, 10 out of 10. That would be correct. That would be correct. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna say. I don't think it's my favorite track so far. It's a really good track, but I will say if I focus too much on lyrics, I don't connect with it because I'm at a much different stage in my life, especially when it comes to like management of love related feelings. But I like the melody and I like the production, and it feels kind of like a little bit like alt rock ish. So far, like I think Stupid Song was really the highlight. I really love Drop Dead as well. But we're close to getting to the purple, and I feel like the closer we are to the second part of the album, the more I'm gonna like it. But anyway, we'll see. But so far, it's probably not at the top of my ranking for this one, but it's still good nonetheless. Anyway, I think it's because I'm bitter. I'm like, girl, get your shit together. You gotta. Yeah. Jesus Christ. I hope this doesn't turn into a Conan reaction. Please, for the love of God. Yeah. No, I'm not going to let the girl idealize the boy. The girls should know better because the boys aren't great. Remember, you can view my song ranking as well as the score I assigned to this project below in the pinned comment. And yeah, feel free to let me know how wrong I am. Just don't put a hex on my bloodline, please. If you're not too sick of me by now and still want to get to know me better, I'm available on social media. Follow me on Instagram, on TikTok, on Tinder, on Bumble. Wait, wrong crowd. Sorry, my bad. Anyway, you know what I mean. So anyway, I'll stop talking and let's move on to my way. Ooh. Whoa. It sounds like I'm on a Kim Possible mission. Who are we talking about? Are we talking about an ex? Ooh. Yep. I really like this. You know what? It sort of has like similar vibes as Take a Hint by Victorious. But obviously much better quality. Oh shit. Oh wait. Is it about another girl who's after her man? I thought about it as one of her exes. Damn.
So where'd you get that confidence from? Last time that I checked, I won. Let me be direct. You're being fucking weird. Maybe I'm a petty bitch, but you make me resort to this. That's it. I win. That's it. I win.
Yeah. Ding ding ding. Casino winner. Woo. Okay. Interesting. All right. It is a sassy song. It does sound like Ben 10 too. Um, but I like it. I like the attitude in it. Um, it does kind of throw me back like to even Martin Mystery type of area where it's like almost a hunting like creature alienish, especially with the very high pitched synth in the back. But yeah, okay, that was a great track. I really liked it. Like there's something. Oh nope, wait. I didn't want to do that. Sorry about that. Yeah, there's something in the attitude and her delivery of the lyrics. And I love how like upfront she gets to the bridge, like she like straight up, like stop. And I think that people that are a little too empathetic have a tendency to not be as direct, and sometimes other people need to be told directly what to do. So you know what? I kind of appreciate that. I kind of appreciate that. Let's move on to purple. We are officially crossing over to the second part of the album.
It's funny when your mom shows pictures of you in your school clothes.
Okay.
Your buzz cut, his grapes on your knees changed, but those eyes still know.
Okay.
And it's crazy how I used
Ooh.
to visit your town like a tourist.
Oh, that is not a common beat for Olivia.
Now I got a local grocery store and a favorite florist. And so it goes that you kiss my neck, made our paths intersect till the two lines formed a circle. And I melt with you, you're red and I blue. Now I see the world in purple.
Oh, this is like a throwback to Halsey's Colors.
Now a toothbrush, a coat and pair of shoes all come in double.
Yeah, because one at my place, one at your place.
Fight over who I'm hanging out with like a real couple.
Well,
It's a small world, and it only can fall around us two.
okay, I'm expecting a full like production. It's building up.
I had big dreams till I tied myself to you. I'm all consumed and you kiss my neck, made our paths intersect till the two lines formed a circle. And I'm lost with you, you're red and I'm blue. Now I see the world in purple.
I don't know if it's minor chords or like a different key that we're used to, but like there's a modulation that feels a little out of place, but works at the same time.
I see the world, I see the world. Out with you till it all turns black. Are we so in love? Are we too attached? Melt with you till it all turns black. When you smooth it out, but it feels too flat. Melt with you till it all turns black. When you get so close and you can't go back. Melt with you till it all turns black. Melt with you till I just feel sad.
That's Okay, we're getting the transition idea with the till I just feel sad. Well, that's kind of like the learning curve of being an adult, you know, like being in a relationship. Like so many people aspire to it, but you know, it's not always all that. You got to look for um a partner that wants to build something, not just, you know, like I feel like younger love is about having presence in your life. It's about kind of filling in some hypothetical gap of like, I don't know. If I look at my relationships, the first one was really just to have somebody and be able to say I've had my first relationship. The second one was like true infatuation of like this non-realistic dreaming of like what things could be, really relying on potential. And the third one was really the one that put a lot of like highlight on my issues and who I wanted to become as a person, and kind of testing my limits in a way of what I can accept. And you know, okay, hold on, I'll correct myself. I wouldn't say issues. I'm gonna say boundaries. It really was the relationship that tested my boundaries and to allow me to get to know myself and what I accept and I don't accept in my life. And so, you know, I don't know how many relationships, and obviously everybody has a different process and different path, but I will say that this really feels like the learning curve of like, oh, maybe I don't want just this. Like, I'm learning that this super intense infatuation is only this sort of like mirage that doesn't necessarily compensate for the parts of my life that are not fulfilled yet. And so it's kind of a, sometimes people treat relationships as a band-aid to slap on themselves. I'm not saying this is the case, but I'm saying this is not the right approach if that's your mentality, because you got to learn about yourself and you got to work on yourself, and you only truly get to know your real self by the end of your 20s anyways. So that's why, like, technically dating in your 30s is the best, because you know what you want, you know what you don't want, and so on and so forth. Although today's dating scene is so messed up on so many different levels for multiple reasons, whether it's dating apps, the internet in general, or like the social ineptability, if that's even a word, of people. But anyway, my point being is she's clearly in that learning curve that like sometimes being in love, being infatuated specifically, is not all that. And I feel like we're going to head into this grieving portion in the second album. Pure speculation. I might be 100% wrong. We're going to discover that starting now with The Cure. Has a bit of a grunge type of chords. Yes. I'm not an expert. I'm just well-lived, I guess.
I thought I found the antidote this time.
Right? Yeah.
I thought I found the antidote this time.
Mm-hmm.
All the nights I spent fighting bad thoughts in my room.
That's what I was saying, like the insecurities that come from yourself and the things that you got to fix for yourself. But that's a thing. Love is not an antidote. It's a band-aid. What did I just say? First of all, pat on my back. Congratulations, Zach. You nailed it. That's exactly what I just said.
Used to play a game in my head when I dated a guy. Tally up the girls that he fucked till I start to cry.
Yeah, that's not the right way to go about this. And mind you, I know that The Cure is a single that I came out, but I had no idea what the lyrics because I had never listened to it before. Just saying, before putting this out. Oh, thank you for the follow, 17 GD. Okay. And I'll get back to your comment after you do. I love that progression. You know, I definitely see why you say that it's like your second best song of the album. This is a great song. The writing, the especially the melody and the production of it. So one thing is, you stole exactly what I was about to say. I was about to look up in the album. I heard that she had a feature, and oh, it's not the next one. It's the one after. It's What's Wrong. Oh no, but you said What's Wrong with Me. Okay. But it's after Begged. It's with Robert Smith, who is a lead singer for the band The Cure. And I know that because he joined her on stage at a festival or something where they performed the song together. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. But I did not know about the fact that The Cure was her ex's favorite band. So that's hilarious. Such a smart thing to do. The bitter, like, sassy part of me is like, yeah, go girl, go girl. So definitely a great song. And then I wanted to say, you probably don't know her, and if you do, I'm highly surprised. There's a French Canadian singer from where I come from. Her name is Marie-May, and from one of her previous albums, which I loved, it was like back in 2009, I went to see. That was the first like artist that I got my parents to buy me a ticket for an actual tour, not a festival, not just like a set random at this location that we just like showed up and we were listening to this show, but like that I actively sought out to get a ticket at a venue for the tour for this album. And the string arrangement really reminded me of this song and the tension that the strings build. It's I love it. The production isn't. I love it. I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit in the song. It just it pulls at your heartstrings. And then this like anyway. So I just wanted to show you because it reminded me of this track, and it's like the string arrangement over the guitar and the tension that it creates is like incredible. You see. Also, yeah, this album came out when you were 1 year old, which is insane to me because I was already 13 by then. But this song is all about like somebody who was actually passing away. So it's a lot of French like lyrics, obviously, but it's about somebody who's passing away, and she's basically saying, I will wait my turn until I take the train to get back to you, which is a metaphor of like the day that I die and I get to see you again. So it's like this like tension of like you don't want to let go of the person, but you can kind of see the imagery of the train kind of leaving and being like, don't leave, but it's like the train's getting faster and faster. So anyway, the touch of strings in the track The Cure was like great. I really loved it. That's it. Yeah. Next one, Begged. All right, going back to the yeehaw.
All that I want is to know undoubtedly that you just have eyes for me.
Smells like insecurity.
All that I want is to sit here silently and watch movies on TV. What a shame you're not here, here to witness my devotion and my endless well of needs. I'm an anchor in the ocean.
Oh, she had a bit of a voice break there. That was nice.
So I'm patient, you're learning, pretend it's not hurting.
Oh, wow.
They say it's a virtue to not let good love slip away.
That is very true.
So I'm cool and forgiving, I'll take what you're giving away. Nothing's quite enough when I know that to get it I beg. Yeah, to get it I beg.
Yeah, that might have been not the best way to start this relationship.
But I feel trapped inside my life. Is that a normal thing to fight back the waves of a static lover's dread? I'm overwhelmed, I'm underfed, and yet I still cling to hope like snow on mountains. Careless words melted away. I'm a penny in a fountain, just waiting on my luck to change.
Yeah.
So I'm patient, you're learning, pretend it's not hurting. Cause they say it's a virtue to not let good love slip away. So I'm cool and forgiving, I'll take
I love that vocal arrangement.
But nothing's quite enough when I know that to get it I bet. Yeah, to get it I bet.
Hmm. See, this is sort of what I was saying earlier in the sense of like, when you seek out love as a band-aid, you're bound to do things that kind of set yourself up for failure in the sense of like, clearly she wanted this man, went after him, begged for it. Now he's with her, but the aftermath is all of the doubts that she's clearly having from that way that she started. So if she framed her thinking of love as a complement to her life rather than something to complete her life, the security and the confidence comes with it naturally, because it's like, I don't need you to live. You are just adding on to what I already am and what I'm living. And it's something that you learn from experience in life, nothing more than that. Learning how to frame your mind around relationships, whether romantic or even non-romantic, is something that comes with experience and with time. And you gotta face the music. I mean, to literally use her own words, you gotta lie in the bed that you make for yourself. You begged for love and now you have doubts. Sounds to me like you're I don't know what the expression is. Oh my god. I was such on a great speech and I literally fucked it up. You're just sowing you're reaping what you sowed. That's what I meant to say. So I do have to remind myself sometimes of the age difference that we have, just to be like, yeah, let other see. That's a part of me that's like, it's kind of the father Zach coming out of like wanting to protect people. I'm like, no, let them live what they have to live, unless you're Conan Gray and you don't fucking learn your lessons. That's the only one that really gets on my nerves. Love his music, but lessons, nowhere in his vocabulary. But yeah, sometimes I'm like, we gotta take a step back, let them live what they have to live. They'll learn from their mistakes, and that's it, you know? That's it. What's wrong with me?
I'm just staring at the ceiling. Can't describe this feeling I've got in my head.
Okay.
Body in my bed. And I'm just searching up my symptoms, desperate to fix them all.
You gotta, I have to underline the amount of references to medical terms in the album, which is funny because I've been talking about Band-Aids the entire time.
Seems to help. Went to the doctor and she said I was fine, but every movie that I see makes me cry. It's like somebody put a weight on my chest. I should talk to a friend, but I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning.
Oh, yes.
Say I'm in love, so it's hard to admit. I can't eat, I can't sleep. I think you're what's wrong with me.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, but aw, that's sweet. Go finish your letter. Don't worry.
I keep looking for distractions. Hope the feeling passes, but I've got to say it's getting too
I haven't listened to The Cure in so long.
seem to get around it. Head just keeps on pounding with the simple thought, what if this isn't what I want?
Aha.
Went to the doctor and she said I was fine. Tried meditation with a bottle of wine.
That's quite the mix.
Somebody put a weight on my chest. I should talk to a friend, but I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning, my stomach is sick. Say I'm in love, so it's hard to admit. I can't eat, I can't sleep. I think you're what's wrong with me. I'm not feeling like myself. Oh, amber lights and warning bells. Oh, I'm not feeling
I've been there.
myself, and I'm not hiding it well. Went to the doctor and she said I was fine. But every movie that I see makes me cry. It's like somebody put a weight on my chest. I should talk to a friend, but I can't get out of bed. My head is spinning, my stomach is sick. Say I'm in love, so it's hard to admit. I can't eat, I can't sleep. I think you're what's wrong with me. 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 I think you're what's wrong with me.
I really like it. I feel like we have less rock sounds per se in the album and a lot of nostalgic sounds more than the other albums before. Well, let me correct my statement because the only one I've ever listened to is Guts. And I also reacted to the deluxe tracks in a separate video. I just realized. But yeah, there's a lot more compared to that era. There's a lot more nostalgia and synth presence, which I'm really enjoying. But this is also the track that I relate to the most in a sense of like I've been exactly there with one of my past relationships, of like, you know, I might have spoken about it before, but I called it like a love. And don't take this from me because I have it noted down, or I've had it noted down for forever as a concept for a song one day. So nobody steal this from me. But I had what I called a love burnout, in the sense of like it's like a job burnout, but it was about my relationship. Like it just it was so psychologically taxing that it brought me down, and I had a burnout. I wasn't motivated to keep the relationship going. Even though I had good reasons to leave, but I just didn't, I had no energy to put up with it, to put up with leaving, or put up with, because we were living together at the time as well. So like it was, whatever the direction I was taking with this was going to drain me even more so, or so I thought, at least in a moment. And I just didn't want to do anything. I just it feels, if any form of burnout feels like you're stuck in the mud, and the more that you drive, the deeper you sink in the mud. And so this is often, for a lot of people, a familiar feeling with regards to work, but I felt that with the relationship. The more that I was putting energy into it, the more that I was like spinning for nothing. So, and that's where you're like, you come to the conclusion, maybe you're what's wrong with me. I'm not the problem. You're the problem. Hey, Pikash, welcome to the stream. Hope that you're doing well. What's up? Just finishing up this Olivia Rodrigo album. Yeah. We're like, hold on. How many songs are left? 3 of them. Yeah. All right. Next one, Less.
Feel it again, edge of the bed, body and head protect.
We're really in the burnout phase.
like every night.
Yeah. This is exactly the depressive state.
Stand to watch me cry a minute more.
Exactly. That, oh my god, this is crazy.
Noble thing and open up the door.
To leave the relationship. Oh my god, yeah.
It means letting go and wishing me the best. Then I guess I wish you loved me less.
Whoa.
We
Yeah.
tried to recreate our favorite date, but we didn't laugh much this time.
Ouch.
Trip to Big Sur only confirmed this isn't what it should feel like. And maybe I'm a stubborn overthinker, but I've been thinking over this a lot. And I could try convincing you they're just intrusive thoughts, but you've seen me truly happy, so you know right now I'm not. If loving me means crying on
Yeah.
the curb at LAX, well then I guess I wish you loved me less.
That's so bittersweet. She's such a great lyricist.
If loving me means saying, babe, I think this is the end, I guess I wish you loved me less.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really interesting take on like, if you really love them, let them go. It's like from the other perspective, which I don't think I've ever heard before, at least in a song format, right? It's like, if you truly love them, let them go. And if they come back, maybe they truly love you. But it's the opposite take on it of like, if you really love them, let them go for their own good, right? Where it's like, anyway, yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's the burnout phase, the depression phase of the relationship, of saying like, it's you're not inherently the problem, but being with you is the problem, because you are sleeping in the bed that you made for yourself, Miss Olivia. Love is not a potion. Love is not a fix. Love is a compliment that will only add to your life as a bonus. And if you're already starting from low state, it will not fix it and bring it back to its regular state. It will only provide a little boost. Anyway, good life lessons for people out there. What do you mean by no puedo cantar sin llorar? What is? ¿Qué es llorar? I don't know what it means. That's why. It doesn't remind you of Coffee by Chapel Roan. It does a little bit. I know that they're the same producers because I actually talked about it at the beginning of the album. Conan, her, and Chapel all work with the same producer. I'm not sure about Conan anymore though, or it was. All crying. I can't sing without crying. Aww, that's okay. It's not your breakup. It's fine. Expectations. Whoa. Whoa. What in the 90s is happening here?
I met him at a party. I think he was on drugs. He was
Red flag?
smart or funny.
Another red flag?
Convinced myself he was. He had a great apartment and a car his parents bought. I thought that he was perfect, and now his numbers blow.
Wait a minute. Yes. Yes.
So I hit the new year like a single girl at a Vegas bar, rocking my mini dress with a vodka cran and an open heart. Yeah, I've got
Okay.
I drive, I will not lose my faith. Don't think my future husband's at this bar in Silver Lake.
Very sage of you. Very, very mature of you. I'm very proud of you, Olivia. You managed to do something that Conan did not do. Oh my god, the 90s, truly. Wow. Preach. The wise choice. Oh my god, she learned her lesson. Wow, that feels so great. That feels great. It's like looking at a child grow. Oh. By the way, I just want to point out, for those who don't understand what I'm saying about Conan, it's very contextual. You have to watch my reactions to his music. That's why. There's a whole reason behind it. I'm not calling him out for nothing. It's part of a joke that's ongoing with the album or albums that I reacted to from him. It does sound a little bit like there's some overlapping elements for sure with the other artists, and that's the point of like working with a producer. You like some sounds and you take them from different producers, and that's why like a good artist and producer pairing is so important for a body of work like that. Yeah, the reason why it was censored is because it's very close to the spelling of another version of the word that unfortunately has very racial connotations and in a negative sense for the Black community. Is the most politically I could ever be about it, going about explaining this. So that's why. The last song is my favorite song, and my favorite song of this year, maybe. Ooh, okay, we're gonna end up on a high note. I'm very much into this. Let's move on. Let's wrap up this project. Let's listen to the last track of the album, Cigarette Smoke. Whoa. And it's a long one too. It's 5 minutes and 41 seconds. Wow.
Cigarette smoke. The smell that I know. It clings to my clothes. It seeps into my bones. It's a real quiet house. The shower left on. 5 beers in the fridge, and the second car's gone.
Okay.
I regret you, and how long I stayed. I resent you for not being brave. Tell me something honest so the memories turn dark. You said that I made love look easy till I made it hard. Give me back my time and I will give you back your heart. I thought that we played the perfect couple till you didn't want the part.
Ooh, I got a bit of a hot take on this track.
So fucking lonely. But it's better than begging for you to stand up for me, honeybee.
The callbacks to the begging and the honeybee.
I regret you. Would I let it slide? I resent you for taking her side.
That's a little bit of a new piece of information.
Tell me something honest so the memories turn dark. You said that I made love look easy till I made it hard. Give me back my time and I will give you back your heart. I thought that we played the perfect couple till you didn't want
At the end of the album like that, it just fades away, you know?
Memories go dark. Memories go dark. Go
Yeah. Like the thoughts, they just like disappear slowly like that. You know, my hot take that I will say is not about the song in terms of like how good it is, because it's fantastic, but it's more so about her request to her ex-lover to tell her something honest so the memories turn dark. That is selfish. And that I'm being completely honest about it. Like that is selfish, and I'll tell you why. She's got to learn how to break her own heart, because she created a set of expectations on the romanticizing that she created in her head based on potential and not reality. And once again, it's something that you learn with age and experience. I'm not like trying to shit on Olivia for that. But what I'm saying is that in the process of learning, in the good deed of telling people to go through things to be able to learn and be better at them in the future, you can't ask somebody else to break your own heart. You got to learn how to break your own heart and mend it yourself, because in cases like these, you kind of made the bed that you laid on, or slept in. So it's like when you take a step back and you look at it very logically, it's like, hey, yeah, you can ask that, but if you're asking for somebody else to do it for you, you might not have fully learned the lesson yet. Because you need to be brave enough to call the shot for yourself, by yourself, based on things that you did for yourself. And that's I think, listen, I'm not like a love guru or anything like that, but I think that this is really where success in love and romance lies. It's when you're able to walk into a compatibility over chemistry connection with someone where you don't directly or indirectly put pressure on them based on expectations that you set for yourself. That I feel like is often the mistake that people do. And that's I think honestly the number one detriment to all relationships. It's because, or most of them, not all maybe, but like, you know, a lot of the unless we're talking about blatant cheating or like, and then again, honestly, sometimes if you had a head on your shoulders, you might have seen it coming a long time ago, and you should have walked away when you had the chance and not let it even get there. But sorry, I got a drink. I was about to have a cough attack again. But yeah, a lot of people don't, they get not overwhelmed, but they get like, they fall for the romanticizing of it, oftentimes that they create for themselves in their head. And then when it's time to face the music, they're like, what? I never saw this coming. But all the signs were there. You just had rose-colored glasses and you couldn't see the red flags. So anyway, but it seems like she understood. She'll realize that when she's 31. Are you saying I'm 31? I am 30. Thank you very much. I'm not 31 yet. I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm 30. I'm not 31. But I'm just kidding about the the tone that I just had. I was sarcastic. Yeah, but other than that, other than the life lessons, which is not mine, I released that. I let Olivia take control of her own narrative and her own life and lessons. Overall, it was a fantastic album. Honestly, I really had a great time. I think it is, in my eyes, even better album than Guts. If I were to really compare both albums together, I really, really like this like before and after a format in the album, in the track listing. I think that the sounds were interesting. It almost mirrored in a way where I feel like some of the tracks mirrored with the end, like the other side of it. Like, Drop Dead actually mirrors The Cure in a very poetic way of like, yeah, it's interesting. Now that I'm looking at the titles, hold on. There's something kind of really poetic in, if you disregard the middle track, which is Purple, which is a transition track, 1 and 7, okay? So Drop Dead and, sorry, 1 and 8, Drop Dead, The Cure. So both like this medical term. Stupid Song and Begged, and you kind of feel stupid for begging. Honeybee and What's Wrong with Me is both about the other person. Maggots for brains, and less, like being less smart, feeling less. And this is the whole theme for Maggots for Brains. You plus me equals love, expectations, like you expect love out of you and me. And then My Way and Cigarette Smoke is like the two. Actually, My Way is like it goes my way, but then the Cigarette Smoke is like after you part ways. I don't know. There's a bit of a mirror situation happening between the first half and the second half of the album, which is really interesting, both sonically and in terms of concept. It might be a little bit of a stretch, what I just said, but let's roll with it. And yeah, definitely it was a fantastic album, fantastic project. Definitely a couple of them that I want to go back to again. And well, would you look at that? You seem so pretty. Well, nope. Oh, I completely messed up the title. You seem pretty sad for a girl so in love by Olivia Rodrigo. What a project. Really had fun discovering it. And I'm happy that I didn't spoil anything for myself by listening to the singles. I really fully dove into the theme and the storyline, and I really appreciated that it was cohesive, that it was like a linear storyline as well, that we really had a journey in the album that was clear. That's true, yeah. The first two singles are the intros to the two different parts. Yeah. Thank you again for the translation of the title. I literally had to translate him like, you look very sad. Yeah. Te ves bastante triste para ser una chica tan enamorada. Anyway, got me practicing my Spanish tonight. But that was my reaction to the project. I hope you guys enjoyed. And that's it. The end. I don't know why I said that. Huh. You're still here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised. I guess you're really, really patient. Or weird. I don't know which one I prefer. Anyway. Enjoy. Wow, I had such a great time reacting to this project. At least, I certainly hope I did. I wouldn't know. If you leave a mean comment on one of my videos, don't worry. I definitely won't be crying myself to sleep at 3 a.m. in the bed that you see behind me. I'm not even kidding. I got bullied way too much as a kid to even feel anything nowadays. If I misspoke during the video, I blame that on the fact that English is not my mother tongue. I've only spoken English since I was like 7. It's not my fault if my parents chose to teach me French first. Do you think I stole this concept from Sabrina Carpenter's Short and Sweet tour? Of course I didn't. I only sampled it, pitched it down, and filtered it to make it more my style. You know what? Careful, Ava Max. I am coming for your Sampling Queen title. Was that too much?